has been placed in a lot of different places. First was in the Rosé. Here you can see the Rosé and the students in one of their classes, and it was there for 90 years. In 1933, it was moved to la Casa de Ejercicios de Cristo Rey dels Jesuites, and it was there for 2 years. In 1936, the high school was moved to St. Mary's Hospital, and it was there for 2 years. After that, the high school was moved again to Escola Elemental del Treball. Here you can see one photo of the principal room of the Escola Elemental del Treball, and it was there for 19 years old. Finally, the high school was placed in the campus escolar territory, where it's now. In this photo you can see how were surroundings of high school some years ago and how are now. 100 years ago there weren't buildings and houses around the high school, and there were only fields. And as you can see in the second image, now there's a lot of buildings and houses. Another difference is the floor. In the first photo there's a sand path, and in the second one you can see a road. As you can see in the photo, some years ago there were elephants and other kind of animals around the high school, but now there aren't any kind of it. This is the playground of the high school when it was built, and this is the teacher's car park now. This is the same as this. And as you can see, around the high school now there are buildings.
During a large period of time, they were looking for a permanent place for the high school, and finally they found the campus escolar territory. The high school is E-shaped, and the playground is the athletic track. In the photos, you can see how was the high school when it was built, and in this picture you can see a corridor now.
This is the teacher's room, where they spend their free time correcting exams. They also have computers here and lockers where students put their exercise. They also have a cafe machine and some sofas.
The biggest change is that now there's a stage behind the teacher's table. Here you can see the stage and the teacher's table. We use the meeting room to the Christmas show, for example, or for the level presentations.
Some classes haven't disappeared, they only have changed. For example, at the first photo you can see some girls doing chemistry at the laboratory. And it was very strange because girls usually cook and these things. And at the photo below you can see the laboratory how it's now, and we do some subjects like physics and chemistry.
Art classes haven't changed a lot. The only difference is that now there is a platform. Tables are the same now as 100 years ago, and we think that they changed too.
This is the workroom of the high school, now and 100 years ago. The tables are the same now as before. In the first years of the high school, people of all provinces come here to do the exams.
When the Marius Torres was inaugurated, there was a chapel where students were to celebrate some moments like Christmas. Nowadays there isn't a chapel in our high school. In this place there are some classes. We still have the window of the chapel. As you can see, so colorful and different.